I bring before you RS 31896, which is a repeal of Medicaid expansion, in case those of you who haven't read it and might be surprised by what's in it. I got sabotaged this morning. My computer wouldn't go on. So I was trying to get some other information. So committee, I would just ask that you introduce this RS for further discussion.
Representative Redmond.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for a motion.
Motion's in order.
I move to introduce RS 31896.
Motion's before us to introduce RS 31896. Any discussion on the motion? Representative Rubel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I actually have some questions about the fiscal note.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Representative Vander Woude. I guess I'm questioning the fiscal note, which indicates that there are estimated savings of around $110 million. Is there no anticipated restoration of the CAT fund or indigent fund? Because as you know, in the past, the state expended significant monies to ensure that hospitals didn't eat all those costs. And I'm wondering why there is no inclusion of the loss to the state of all of the revenue that comes from being able to tax that $1 billion that flows into the state every year from the federal government, which would be substantial.
Representative Vander Woude.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Representative Rubel. No, there is not, in this bill, there is not a restoration of the CAT fund. If this proceeds farther, I think we can look at some of those options, but that's not included in this bill. I wasn't crazy about the CAT fund when we had it, and I'm still not crazy about it now. I believe that we may have to develop some programs later that will incur some costs if this moves forward, but at this point, that's not included in this RS.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, just to speak to the motion, as a technical matter, I think this fiscal note is entirely inaccurate. Everything that I've seen indicates that it would actually cost the state more to get rid of Medicaid expansion than it would save, for only some of the reasons that I've enumerated. But there have been huge savings throughout the system in corrections and behavioral health. Certainly in terms of all those funds we had to stand up before to ensure we don't lose all our rural hospitals. And again, tremendous loss of tax revenue and loss of benefit to the state generally by just sucking $1 billion out of our economy. That is coming from outside of state right now. At an RS hearing, I think the fiscal note is supposed to be the focus, or one of the focuses. But just as a bigger matter, I will vote to print 99% of bills, even if I intend to oppose them on the substance. But I don't vote to print 100% of them. This one, I just feel it would be so hurtful to so many people and is so at odds with the clearly expressed wishes of the people of Idaho that I can't support even introducing it.